Morning, Monday, June 23rd, 2025. I'm Larissa. My video diary. Oh my god. Me and my stupid fat face. Ugh. Ugh, time's come. My tea's been steeping here, you know? So this is what it looks like. Yeah. See the nugs in there? Yeah. Anyway. It tastes weedy, this batch. It's minty, but this batch tastes weedy. Some of them taste more weedy than others, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get up here in a little bit. I'm gonna make some oatmeal muffins. Make some oatmeal muffins for breakfast. Yeah, I have some raspberry jam. I make oatmeal and blackberry muffins, and there's some raspberry jam down there that can go on them. Yeah. Better than cereal, right? I don't make them super sweet. I don't. My muffins are never super sweet. I'll probably add some extra fiber to them so they help you poop. Yeah. Because, pooping's good for you. It's a big problem if you can't poop. Yep. Ask Brody. Oh, he's a poop machine. Oh my god, I cleaned up poop. I had like a giant bag of poop yesterday. Oh my god, so much poop. Oh my god. I was super pooper scooper. I was. Yeah, you know what? I didn't rake it. I just bent down. I bent over, kept bending over, bending over, bending over. And then, and then, and then, I also stood and stirred the risotto. Made risotto last night. Oh my god, it was so good. Yeah. So, I'm going to get to Iran and all that stuff too. But first things first, talk about dinner last night. Last night. Oh my god. Yeah, we moved all the paintings. We moved them. We moved them all. And then I made Omar a real nice dinner because he really does. I mean, he works his day job, and then he's, works like a friggin' mule around here, you know? Carting and carrying, shoveling and spraying, you know? He really does. So I make sure I make him a nice dinner. Plus, watched a video this morning before I really got up and, went and brushed my teeth and all that jazz. Dropped a deuce, you know what you do the first thing when you get up. Drop a deuce and brush your tooth. Yep. Anyway, watch this video about processed foods. Oh, hello, sir. Are you coming up here? Did you catch rats? Did you catch rats? Did you? No? No? Did you try? You tried? Did you see any? A couple? Maybe? Okay. You coming up here or you gonna lay down? What are you doing? Okay. Anyway. I can't eat all those processed foods. When I eat too many processed foods, like, I don't know how people do it. Like, I see people doing it where they're just like pouring them down their throats, all kinds of shit. I have too much of that shit. I get like my face starts to itch and I get all twitchy and I get sores in my mouth and like I get sick and have headaches and oh my god. Oh my god, I can't eat that shit. I can't. I just can't do it. I can't do it. So, I'm honestly fat. What does that mean? It means I got fat eating real food. No, I don't eat a lot. I don't. The issue is that I have trouble moving now, right? Moving around, you know? Anyway, and it's genetics, right? Come from fat girl family. My mom's a fat girl. I don't know what she looks like now. Who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? I can't imagine she's skinny, but what do I know? Anyway, what I made for dinner last night. So we had a salad, and the salad was arugula with uh, white onion and sunflower seeds and homemade pickled beets. And I cut the pickled beets into matchsticks, right? And tossed that with a little bit of oil and um, fresh chopped parsley and a little bit of salt, cherrywood smoked salt. Tossed all that together and then plated it. And then put some goat cheese on top. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of goat cheese. Yep, so there was that. And then I made focaccia yesterday. The focaccia was a combination of spelt and all-purpose flour. So spelt's a little lower glycemic index than all-purpose. And then I also added psyllium husk fiber to it. And last time I did it, I added the psyllium husk fiber at the beginning with the starter. This time I kneaded it into the dough. And I have to say, it was so much better. It was so much better. Oh my God, it makes the bread so filling. Oh my gosh, yeah. Added fiber. Added fiber. Good for you. Good for you. Make you poop. Because you need to poop. Yeah. Good healthy poops. Good healthy poops are good for you. Yeah, and then I made the risotto. And the risotto, so I got this bottle of this Austrian wine. I got two wines that I had never tasted either of them. I wasn't sure. I'd had Austrian wine before that was very minerally. And so when I saw this and it said it was a dry table wine, I was like, okay, a dry white Austrian wine, that'll probably be minerally, right? Tastes like rocks. Tastes like sucking on rocks. And it did. It did. It really did. Um, and then I also got a bottle of Petit Chablis, and that was very nice and round. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I made the stock for the risotto with the Austrian wine, and then I drank the Chablis, Petit Chablis with dinner. I didn't finish the whole bottle. No, goodness no. Oh, sometimes you finish a whole bottle, but not last night. No, not last night. And so the stock and the risotto was that wine and then the pot liquor off of reconstituting the mushrooms. And the mushrooms that I reconstituted were morel, mostly morels, but I had also reconstituted some dried shiitakes at breakfast because I put them in the eggs. I made an omelet. So I had that pot liquor. I had that mushroom pot liquor, and I saved that. But it was mostly morel mushrooms in the risotto. So it was the wine, it was the pot liquor, it was a whole mess of garlic, and I used herbe de Provence, which is a blend of like rosemary and thyme and sage and lavender. Right? It's like what's in herbe de Provence. Yeah, that's what I did. Well, I usually use rosemary. Like I didn't go out and pick any fresh rosemary, but I usually put rosemary in my risotto. And black peppercorns. So, well, the black peppercorns went into the pot with the rice. So anyway, the stock. And then I had bay leaves. And I added some water, some extra water to that. And it was like just the right amount of water for the rice that I had. Yeah, and so then in the pot, put in about a cup and a half of arborio rice. That there tree rice, the arbor rice. Arborio. Yeah. Arborio rice. And like half a stick of butter and some truffle oil. Yeah, that's what I put in there. And then some onion, some white onion, and peppercorns. Black peppercorns went in there. And you got to saute up the rice a little bit in the oil first, right? And then once that happens, then you start adding in your stock. Oh, my stock also had salt in it. And then so you add in the stock, and then you stir the rice until the stock is all absorbed, and then you add a little more stock, and then you stir, until it's all absorbed. And then you add a little more stock, and then you stir until it's all absorbed. And you do that until the rice is creamy and cooked all the way through. And it takes a while, but that's how you do it. And then and then I added fresh chopped parsley, stirred that through before I plated it. Oh my God, it was so good. So good. Delicious. Delicioso. Mwah. Yeah. I have a seasoning mix down there from Oaktown Spice Shop called Better Than Everything Bagel. I sprinkled that on top of my focaccia. No, it's like fennel and black pepper and sesame seeds and poppy seeds and garlic and a little bit of onion, a little bit of salt. You know, it's like all that shit because on everything bagel. It's better than an everything bagel though. There's a little bit of extra something else. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a little lemon or something. I don't know. That's what we had. That's what we had last night for dinner. Yeah. Yeah. We'll have it left over tonight. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. The most processed things that we eat are meat substitute products when I use them, and I don't use them all the time. So, and I'm very picky about the ones that I use because some of them make me sick. Some of them make me violently ill, like immediately when they hit my stomach, my body rejects them. And so it's like all of these new fake meat products, I stay away from them mostly. I can't even my body doesn't tolerate the Beyond Burger. I used to tolerate Beyond Burger. My body doesn't even tolerate that anymore. Can't even do it. So the products that don't make me projectile vomit, which has happened numerous times, um, are uh, um, what's it called? Morningstar. Morningstar texturized vegetable protein product. Light Life. So that's Gimme Lean and um, Tofurkey. It's just a tofu product. It's just a tofu product. So, but like, and Quorm, I can tolerate the Quorm products. But those, see, I can't even eat them more than one day. Like if I eat them 2 days in a row, I smell funny. I smell like the product, and it's weird. So we don't eat those very often. Protein in our house is largely a bean and a grain or a seed and a green. So last night the salad was the protein because it was the arugula greens with the sunflower seeds. And I don't mean just like a little bit of sunflower seeds. Like it's significant when I add it in. Um, or eggs or tofu. That's like those are the most common proteins that we have, or sprouted grain like quinoa. All right, sprouts. Yeah, I mean, I buy the fake meat products, but we don't consume them. I try not to make them any more than once a week, and not every week, right? Because they're just too processed. They're just too processed, and they're just too weird. Yeah, yeah, mm, yeah. And I try to bake bread more often than not, right? Like we're gonna have it. And I haven't baked bread in a couple weeks because my arm, because of packing, because kneading the dough is hard on my arm. And but I kneaded the dough yesterday. I did. I worked hard yesterday. I'm sore today though. I am. I'm real sore. So yeah. And when I do buy bread, I buy Dave's Killer Bread because he's got them. They got those like skinny slices. You can still make a sandwich on them, but it's they're lower carb And their business model is that they employ ex-cons, so helping to lower recidivism in the United States by providing gainful employment to ex-cons. I can get behind that. I can get behind that, so I buy that Dave's Killer Bread. Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, usually we're eating bread I've made. Yeah. Yeah. Processed foods. Homer said, what kind of muffins are you going to make? I said, yellow cake. Oh my gosh, there's the segue into Iran. I'm not making yellow cake muffins. I'm going to make oatmeal muffins. Nobody needs yellow cake. Nobody needs it. Nobody needs it. Let's all switch over to thorium-based nuclear technologies for all of our nuclear. That's what the war in Ukraine is about. Yeah. Yeah. It is. But Putin doesn't want Ukraine to have their own money. He wants to be the one to make the money off of the thorium. So that's why he says, screw you. I'm going to kill all you Ukrainians and take your land resources. Yeah. I'm going to steal your children, do all kinds of stupid shit. God, Iran. Can't believe he bombed him like that. I mean, as if we needed any more destabilization right now. Persian kitties are crazy kitties. They are. They are. Persian kitties are crazy. They will just turn and bite you for no reason. Now they got a reason, huh? Meow. What does Mr. Joe Browning have to say about all this, Maz, you afraid? Are you afraid of having your bank accounts frozen? Oh, I've known Persians in the United States who had their bank accounts frozen by the government. Yeah, I do. I do. Goodness. Now they say they're going to activate sleeper cells. Oh my God. Yeah, we need that here. It's like we need a fucking another hole in our head. Oh my God. Men with their bombs. Technology tombs. Day after day, we spend tending the wounds made by their greed and technology tombs. Oh, it's a line from a poem I wrote. Oh my God. Bezos and his fake titty bitch. Oh my God, insulting all of Italy. Bezos and his fake titty bitch. Him and his dirty Sanchez. Oh my God. Ugh. Yuck. 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 Disgusting. Disgusting. She's so, I mean, fake tits are just so gross. They really are. You know, like it's one thing a woman loses her breasts and she gets prosthetics that are like the same size as what she was, before having cancer. I begrudge no woman prosthetics. Absolutely not. But there is a difference between, getting a prosthetic B cup or C cup kind of thing, like what you were, or even an A cup, after having your breasts removed, and going out and getting tits to look like mine. It grosses me out. It disgusts me. These things are so heavy, and and you stupid bitches go out and you get those fake ass tits to try to look like that. It just disgusts me. It just really, 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 really disgusts me. Dirty Sanchez. Dirty Sanchez. Jeff Bezos and his dirty Sanchez. Oh my God. Get him some cheesy sombrero. So gross. So gross. Even Donatella Fish Snacky, I think, would look at those tits and be like, ugh, tasteless. Totally. 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 Ugh. Dirty Sanchez and the wet burrito. Yuck. Ick. Gross. Anyway. So, now you know how I feel about that shite. That Scheiße. That Gutfidame Sunderhunden. Yeah. Oh, yesterday? After I took a little video of Omar up there with the chickens. Oh my god, and I turned it off. Then, over the trees, I heard an whoop, whoop. The eagle is back. And I thought I had seen it earlier when I came home yesterday. I looked up and I thought, I'm like, oh, that bird's up there really high. Really, really high. I'm like, who flies that high? Oh, the eagles and the condors fly that high. And I heard it. The eagle's back. Well, once they nest, they come back to where, it's like, that's probably the baby. I didn't see them last season. So but the season before that, there was babies. So that's probably the baby. It's probably the baby. It's come back. I don't know. They're like, oh, good hunting over here. We hear. Better not kill my hawk. They ate the last time they were here. One of them ate one of the hawks. Yeah, and he had to go out and find a new mate because it was the female that the eagle ate. So hopefully the eagle will stay away from my hawk because my hawk's been eating my rats. The eagle doesn't go after the rats. No, the eagle wants my chickens maybe, but they don't go out of the run and go after skunks and possums. Yeah, maybe coyotes. I think Brody's too big. I think Brody's too big for the eagle. I mean, I think the eagle could pick him up. I don't think he will. I think he's kind of on the big side. I think if the eagle went after Brody, it would just be mean to me. No, but the eagle's back. Yay. They're really pretty. They're huge. Oh my gosh, they're so big. So big. They have like a 7.5-foot wingspan. They're gigantic. Enormous birds. The eagle's back in town. Eagle's back in town. Oh my god. The Eagles are back. It's like he's up there singing Hotel California. Ugh, Hotel California. Ugh. Yuck. Anyway. It's like that Joni Mitchell song, California, but I don't even sing it. Joni Mitchell pissed me off during the pandemic with her fucking comments. Her left-wing bullshit comments. So I quit listening to her music and I quit singing her music. Yeah. Her and Neil Young both. It's like, ugh. Sorry, fellas. Yeah. Ugh. Anyway. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world. We're like children needing other children, but letting our grown-up pride hide all the need inside, acting more like children than children. Lovers are very special people. They're the luckiest people in the world. With one person, one very special person. Oh, Miss Streisand, I love her. I do. At Barbara Streisand, I love her music. I do. She's fantastic. Love her. How can you not love Barbara Streisand? How can you not? Yeah, love her. Miss Streisand, loved you in nuts. Loved you. You're a fantastic actress, too. You are. Love you. Love you, Barbara. Mwah. Love you. Anyway.